Hello and welcome to Ryan Does, and today we are playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 on the PS5/4, PS4 edition on the PS5. So, I bought this at auction, also bought that at an auction, but we'll get that into a different episode. I've already done most of the upgrades. I'm already on level 17 or so, but I thought rather than going through the normal story missions, what we're going to do is restore cars on this series kind of thing, but we will do like other missions as well. Okay, so I bought this car for 2,100, as you can 1,918. Yeah, so you can already make a profit if I just sold it now. Obviously, we're not going to do that. We're going to build the engine from scratch. We're going to see if we can change this out. I won't be using any of the old parts. This is going to be a completely new build. New wheels, new axles, new everything, new door, new bodywork, absolutely everything. Anything I can salvage, I will. But that'll be for like a different car. This car is getting a completely new engine, new everything. So we'll move it in here to the garage on bay 1. So here it is here, look at it, and it's all it's actually, it looks bloody awful. What we'll do first, actually, I'll move it back, we'll go to the car wash. We'll give it a wee wash just to see if that cleans the majority of it up. Then we'll remove the rust off the bodywork. Yes, I do want to wash the car. Let's see how much of the dust it removes. Okay, so that removed a good bit of the actual dirt. Now you can actually see the actual colour of the car. We also will be changing the inside interior and obviously all that there. But this will be a completely new build, so hopefully it'll be really nice. I'll say hopefully, it should be, if I remember everything. Okay, so we'll move it back to here. We will remove this engine, because I want to put a new engine in it. So let's go to here, find out what we can swap it out with. I guess no swap options by the looks of it. So what we'll do is we'll put the exact same engine back into it. So what we need to do is go into here, and we will then rotate, start a new engine, which I do believe the engine that's in this vehicle is that one there. So we're going to make this engine, obviously we're going to use all the tune parts that we can. So this is going to be the start of this engine. Just want to make sure there's nothing in my inventory. There it is indeed. So I will put them into my store. Oh, I've got some new parts in here as well, so we will be able to use those. I just keep all the 100% parts. I think I've actually got some that's not 100%. Okay, I have no under 100% parts, so we can always go to here and get... I've just seen I've got an alternator, I don't know if that's for this vehicle or for what vehicle. But we will check and see if I've got the parts in here as well. So first things first, what we need to do is obviously build the engine. So we need the engine block. What I tend to do is just go into here, hit part mount. So what you get is down, puts it into your shopping list, down puts it into your shopping list. Then hit square, which will take you to your shop if you have the tablet unlocked. We will then go to the tuning shop and see if any of these... Okay, that's not part of it, but no engine block. But we've got a tuned fuel filter. So that's what I kind of do, is I go by each part like individually, like that there, to build the engine. Rather than... I know you can take that other engine apart and then add every single part to your shopping list via that way. But I think you get more satisfaction if you just build it like this here. So we'll go back, we're going to the main shop, we'll buy the actual engine block, obviously remove that now because we bought it. It's a lovely blue, isn't it? So let's remove that as well. So now once you put this on, boom, and let's put the fuel filter on. Now we have got more parts unlocked. So what we'll do is boom, 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 that, crankshaft, camshaft, and I think that is all we need so far. So if I then go in here just to make sure I don't have any of these parts, yeah, I need to destroy them tires. Can I open my shopping list? No, I can't. That's a bit annoying. But let's see. Fuel filter, that's just a normal fuel filter, normal alternator. We do need that, I know we need that. So we'll take that now. We will need that, I do believe. I have to kind of remember these is all here, but there's no tune parts here whatsoever anyway. So it's kind of hard to keep an eye on, like, you know, idea of what I need. I don't have an ignition coil or nothing, so what we'll do anyway, we'll just buy these parts. Let's go into the tuning shop. I do believe the camshaft is a part that we can, yep. So there's the camshaft. The crankshaft, I don't believe, no, knew it wasn't. Ignition distributor, yep. It just means that this way the car is going to look, well, it's going to be a very, very good car. Fuel pump, yep. Ignition coil, yep. So we want, as I say, everything to be amazing on this car. So this car is going to be very, very highly, what's the word? Cut it out, so I'll have all the best of the best parts, and then we'll be able to sell it for like probably a very, very good thing. I already bought the water pump, so I don't know why I didn't remove that. Boom, and the crankshaft. So then you can back out, and you add these parts. Very okay. I don't even have that one. What's that? Water pump. Did I not buy a water pump? I thought I bought a water pump. Oh no, it wasn't the water pump. What was it? Well, obviously it wasn't, but so we'll put that on. We don't have that yet, so let's put that on. It's coming together already. The alternator which we had. Do I not have an alternator? Fuel pump alternator. Oh, it's a different alternator. Oh dear. So we need, was it? No, okay, that's okay. I was just double checking that. Let's get the alternator. So now we have a spare alternator again. I was trying to actually use it. Would have saved myself a couple of pounds. Get the profit margin a little bit higher on this car. But you kind of make decent profit anyway whenever you do these. I didn't think you would make as much. So let's get this engine fixed up nicely. What I like is that whenever you put it on the stand, you can do absolutely everything you need to do, which I like. When it's in the car, you're kind of very, like, not stuck. What would be the correct term? Limited isn't even the correct term. What's the term I'm looking? It is very crowded, whereas this here way it's not. So let's go up to here, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. We need a water pulley thing. We need that. We need that. We'll get the flywheel. And well, that's the start here now. So what you do is you go back to here. It's all the kind of. It's piston with command. Yep, we need 6 of those. It's kind of a grind in a sense. Obviously that's not going to be that. Cam gear, nope. Power steering pump, yep. Flywheel, yep. So while we're actually here, I know for a fact. Actually, I'll not bother because. Actually, well, because I know we're going to need gearbox. Take that out. We're going to need all of these, so we'll get a clutch pressure plate and we'll get a clutch plate. And me being stupid, I didn't even go to the normal shop to buy the other parts that I need. So we need a water pump pulley. We need cam gear. We need power steering pump. Did I buy that? I'll buy another one, I'll be alright. And we need a flywheel. No, we don't. I need to remove that off my shopping list. Ooh, my bad. So I think I always make these mistakes. I always leave the stuff that I still don't need. That on. The one screw. Power steering pump. Yeah, okay, I did buy it. That's good. And where else are we going? Up here now. Oh yes, okay, so we need to buy piston rings. So let's go to here. Oh. Let's type in piss. And let's get piston rings, which is, we need 6 of those. Hopefully I've bought the right piston rings. I've done one of these engines before, so I think I've bought the right ones. Yes, I did. So this car will be heavily modded. We'll put a custom gearbox on it. I don't know how to like tune the gearboxes. I haven't actually looked that up. I need to. I haven't done that just yet. Do that. And oh, can't really reach that one. There we go. Whoa, zoom that out. And do that. So keyboard and mouse would be a lot easier, to be fair. Because when you're trying to use the analog stick to do this, it's kind of awkward trying to get it at the right place. So this engine is looking lovely. So we need a bearing. We need that main unit. Need that wee boyo. And go to the shop straight away now. The clutch, that one, you can't buy that in the tune parts one, but I do believe we can get both of these in it. So we'll go back out and we'll check the body. No, not that one. Let's go with the engine head, which is that. That adds a good 8%. Mission. Lovely. I do like the body tuning parts. I think they're quite nice. I thought that's what the dyno was for. It wasn't. So I've only played this now for. I played the other last couple of games, but this would be the one I've actually put the most time into already. Even though it's only out like a couple of days. I need one of those. So let's see what we need here. We need that. We need that. We will put that on now. You can rotate the engine. I don't know why I actually haven't done that yet. And we need, what was that, six spark plugs. Right. So I do believe you can get the exhaust manifold here. We can also get the, I think we can get all, no we can't get that. I thought you could. We'll get 6 spark plugs. Whoa, that's 7. 6. Remove that from the shopping list. Back out of this. There's also sometimes whenever you hit the wrong button, like say if you hit triangle now instead of circle, but you need to hit triangle, like we see. If I had it here, okay, I can't even buy it here. Oh yes, that's right, okay. So you have that triangle here, but if you hit it while in here, you'll remove the thing that you're searching for. It's very annoying. So triangle removes it there, but you have to hit circle then triangle. It messed me about something shocking. I do believe I have ignition coils. Right, we need clip A's. That's what I'm saying, if you had a mouse it's easier. So it's clip B. I think I have the ignition coils, I'm not 100%, so we'll have to check that out. I do believe I have them in the storeroom. But it might be the wrong ones. Actually, I'm confident it's the wrong ones. Yeah, it is. It's the wrong ones because it's coming from a distributor cap. So boom. It's these type of leads which I do not have. So we'll add those. Did I add the exhaust manifold? Nope. Oh, lovely. Engine's coming well now. Okay, I don't know if I can buy this one from the parts tuning shop. Let's see. Well, we can't buy a clip B anyway. There's the. I maybe do have them. 16B, yeah, that's right. So ignition coil 16B. Ignition coil 16B. I have to remember that because I have to check that out. Now triangle parts, and we need a clip B. We need 2 of them. Just out of pure curiosity now. So 16B. Not them. So into here. No, I had 14. That's okay. I thought I had 16B, but I have to remember I've got like a lot of fuses and a lot of bearings. An engine head for the 14 engine, a gearbox for the 16B, but it's not a tuned gearbox, so that won't be used. It's the same as whenever they bring it in. It's whenever people bring in the cars to be done, you can steal their parts by changing them, you know, whenever they want this here. So they're paying for you to upgrade their part to this here, but then you get like basically a brand new part. So at the minute this is costing a good bit of money. Oh, I haven't bought that one. So that's the next part, which is that. Oh yes, the rods. So many of them do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I always add them because I always seem to forget. So I would rather add them than remove them whenever I've done it. So I need 12 of those. That I've got the clip Bs, which I didn't remove. Let's buy that. I don't think these are here. No, I don't think they were. I'm still getting used to the game, wherever it is. They've put everything in like so many different shops. Like for 12 of those for under 50 quid. Can't be bad at it. Let's back out. Like this here, I don't see me losing money on this car because I have all the parts in that other vehicle or in the other actual engine that I can sell or try and do up and keep them for another car. I'll say try and keep them. I always seem to forget I have those parts. Unless it's like an easy job that they're, you know, whenever you're doing an order job, it's different. Whenever you're building the engine, it's kind of awkward to try and remember what parts is in the store. Whereas whenever you're doing a job, you can always go to your store to have a look. With this here, you'd be at the store every 2 seconds after you what's the word I'm looking for? Every time you pull on a part, you see another part appear, so you'd have to check that every time. Whereas I say, if you're doing a job, it's different. For it's like specifically like brakes, do I have any brake parts? Gearbox, do I have any gearbox parts? Okay, so we need 12 of them. And I don't think they're tuned. No, they're not. I don't think so anyway. Let's get 12 of those. So this engine is coming together nicely. What I like this game is like it's a bit like my summer car, except you know they tell you where to put the part. I always find that game very tedious. It's a very, very good game. So it is this. I had played the last one. I think I played the one before that too. I played a lot of these. A lot of them was on PC, but I decided to get this on PS4/5 because I kind of wanted the trophies. To be honest, it's kind of one of the only reasons why I don't. It's a very time-consuming job being a mechanic. Like this car will be done in probably about an hour. I will cut a lot of the kind of stupidness out. Well, probably not actually. So this is going to be like an hour episode of me building an engine. Okay, so we need that, and we need that. Oh no, I bought that. What am I doing? Okay, we need that. So I don't think... Where's that thing there? I don't need that. I don't think you can get that as a custom, so I'm not even going to bother. Air filter base, I don't think you can get that out of there. So let's put this on. Love the blue. The blue's just so nice. Okay, so now we're moving on to the air filter, which I know you can get as a... Look at that. Looking gorgeous. So let's go out. Just out of curiosity. Just to see. No, knew you couldn't. Air filter base? No, knew you couldn't. That's okay. Air filter. So this car is going to be very, very, very highly tuned. Because I like the fact of a very tuned engine. Well, the best parts that I can get for that engine, the better. I've even changed engines before. The last car I done was it was a V8. I put a V8 supercharged in it instead. Okay, I think that's everything we need to do to this engine outside the car. Right, can I move down to here just to double check everything? Because under the car it's easier to do all the stuff under the car. With the camshaft gears or the wee clips and stuff. Right, let's take this boy out. So move equipment, car lifter A, and pull out. Okay, to use the engine crane, first remove the gearbox. Well, that was stupid. I didn't even know there was a gearbox on this car, to be fair. Last car I bought from the auction had no engine in it at all. Let's see, here's it's here. So let's remove the gearbox by taking the drive shaft off. Look at the state of this. We'll see with the brake pads and stuff, like we'll try and actually fix them rather than pay for new ones. But the likes of all these bits, I want that to be a nice, lovely new engine. There's our WD-40. Which obviously we can't use WD-40. So there we go. Now let's remove the engine. I'm going to put our lovely new one in. Well, actually we'll probably do away with all the wheels and all of the different stuff first. And remove. Drain the oil from it. It's the first time I've had to remove an engine. I don't know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Move equipment. So the reason why I decided to do like this type of series rather than like story missions from the start, I would say a lot of people's going to do story missions. This way you'll be able to see like different people, well, my different way of doing like tires and all that good stuff, and making the car very personally done rather than just like the missions which are just standard. We will do missions, but I just thought starting from this point where it's not the grind, it's just enjoyable. Okay, so that's the engine out. Looking good. So let's remove everything else. So the battery, which we probably could charge to be fair. I'm gonna pay like 50 quid here, but Jameson, I really can't be annoyed. Like draining them all. Right, that's empty. Well, it's got a wee bit, so I'm gonna get charged 50 quid for it too. I'm very impatient. I just don't like waiting. So that there, please be empty. Of course not. So that cost me 150 quid. So is that everything from the engine removed? Oh my goodness! Wow, I can't believe I said that like that. So all these fuses is done as well. So we'll need a full new fuse box. So whenever you first start doing these type of cars, this is a full restoration. So whenever you start, obviously, and you don't have the money in game to do certain things, just do wee bits. So this car here probably would actually drive if you'd done a wee bit of work to it. You don't need to do what I've just done and remove the full engine, or remove absolutely everything from the car the way I'm doing here. But I think that's below the point that I can fix them. As I will check, but I do believe everything's kind of below the point that I can fix them. But instead of, obviously, whenever I'm building this, what I will do with this here one is just go into my inventory and add it all to my shopping list to buy it all. But it looks like everything else is intact. Take the tie rod off. Take that off. While I'm under here, I need to take these off. So you have to remember what you're doing. For whenever you're building the engine, the reason why I put it on the standard is because then it's not up, down on the left. You can do it all just at once. It's really simple and easy. I do enjoy building the cars and such. It's actually good fun. I do like the full restorations. It's enjoyable. So I will be back as soon as I get this car fully stripped out now that the engine is built. So I'll get this fully stripped out and I will be back then. And I'm back. So you can see that I have got this lovely car completely and utterly stripped. So first of all, what I'm going to do is bring over the welder. So let's move that equipment to lifter A. And let's go to use equipment. Yes, it'll cost me £500, but it'll remove all of that nasty rust. Looking so much better already. Look at that. Oh, forgot to remove that. Let's take that out. Makes the thing look untidy. So that makes it look so much nicer now that that is removed. So what we need to do is buy every single part for the car. Oh, forgot about that too. Too late. Give me that. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what body parts we can actually salvage and fix. See how this goes. I'm not very good at this. Okay, none of them. Is there any of the... Nope, they can't be fixed either. The starter can be fixed. The wheel arm can be fixed next. So let's try and fix this. Oh, flip. Woo! Come on. Oh, try again good. There we go. Got that to 100, so that saved us a couple of pounds. Oh, that was lucky. Suspension arm now. Yay! Okay, so we just saved ourselves maybe about not that much money, to be honest. We'll save the 170 from the battery, so let's put that in there. Wheels aren't going to work at all. So we'll get the battery here. And I will be back in a minute. I'm just going to buy all of them parts. And we are back. So I have bought absolutely everything we need for this car, apart from the license plates. That's like the only thing I haven't bought. So let's start and put it together. I've bought the best parts of the best. So if they were tuned parts, I bought the tuned parts. If they weren't tuned, they weren't tuned. I could do removing that stand out of the bloody way. But I will need it to lower the engine in. Let me see this. It's going to look lovely. Well, it's going to look alright. Because it's going to look a bit multicoloured. We'll get this done and all put together. This is like the easy part, to be fair. Like, see, putting the car back together is super easy. So with this car the way it is, with absolutely no engine in it, but just the bodywork itself, I'm going to have a wee nosy and see what price like you could actually sell it for if it was just like this. So if you bought it from the scrapyard, no engine, no nothing, would you be able to sell it on? Yes, you would for 10 grand, so it's 8 grand profit. If you didn't actually buy an engine, you actually just sold the engine, you bought a couple of parts, for the body parts is worth... No, that's right, it doesn't tell me. Unless they are 10.5, which means you just spent what you think. I'm not actually sure how that works. But that is the bodywork all together. Now to start putting the car together, I suppose. So let's start with here. And a lovely new... Oh, look at that. I love putting the new parts into it. It looks just so good. I don't think I would have forgotten any parts, so we need to start from the bottom. And let's add this big boy. That's the engine. So these are all new, absolutely 100% parts. Not one part in this car will be second-hand or old. Need to buy the suspension yet. Forgot about that. But we'll do that at the end. I always forget about the suspension because you have to take it apart. But I'll buy that after. Okay, let's put these wee things in. These have caused me so many issues, especially whenever you get a car in, they're like, oh, the suspension's a bit rocky. And that is the issue. It takes forever to find it. Let's put that in. Oh. Over to here. We'll get all of the interior body together, and then we'll put the engine. So we will. Then we'll just hook the engine up to the gearbox. And I bought all of that good stuff that we need. So let's put in the steering rack. And then the sway bar. Yeah, why not? Let's put in the exhaust. Which is all the tune parts that I could get. Fortunately, there wasn't a lot of exhaust parts for this car that was tuned. But I got all the ones I could. Oops, zoom out. Let's get that top one in. It looks like a completely different car already. But it's looking good. I don't think I've done the other side for that. No, I didn't. I think I'll leave the wheels off until the engine's in. Just think that makes more sense. Well, obviously I'm going to leave the wheels off. I don't have wheels. Suppose. All this together. Looking really nice at the minute. Fully brand new car. Going to the scrapyard. Banging out a banger. And then selling a brand new car at the end. Could be bad at it, like. Let's go over here. As I always forget about the suspension. See the starter as well. See, after I do the gearbox, for some reason I always seem to forget about the starter. And then you get into like the test path and on like the starters, you know, car can't start, and you're like, why? It's a brand new engine. But that's genuine. It always is. I always forget the starter. But we have fixed our starter, so we don't need to buy one. You'll see the price for your car continuously going up as you put in like another part. Yeah, I get value as well based on the parts that you've used. So for us, for example, we're using all high-end parts. That's beautiful. That was part of the engine. So let's go to here. Ooh, pull on that rear thingy. Jump down here. I love how you can do this. Imagine if you were able to do this in real life. Fuel fit there. Now for the fun bit. It's actually, well, I'll say the fun bit, like it's actually not that bad. It's these here bits I don't like. I have to remember about the bearings and those. Make sure I don't forget about them. Lovely. It's looking good. I thought I'd do this video to show restoration because I haven't, well, there's a couple on YouTube. But I just thought I would decide that this is what I enjoy doing in the game, so I thought why not? Maybe somebody else will enjoy watching me basically build a car from scratch. The game is powerfully addicting. It's a very good, you know, one of those games that's very good at passing the time. So while you're working on it, you know, you don't really notice the time going by. Like, I think I've been working on this now for... What's that say? What is it? So whenever I notice I haven't even hit start record, that'd be funny. 53 minutes. I've been working on this car. 53 minutes, like that's... I didn't even notice it going, to be honest. You know, you don't. Right, okay, I think that's the majority of for... I forgot about this. Nearly forgot about, you know, the suspension. So the car would be a wee bit not very good. What's that? Put this on. It looks so nice whenever it's done. You get a lot of satisfaction. It's very satisfying is the word I'm looking for. Whenever you have the car looking like brand new. So I did put the ones on the other side, but I did, I think. You kind of know what you haven't done anyway. See, once you're finished, and like if I go into my inventory now, I can see that I've got all of this shit to add, which isn't a lot. Okay, so where did I get to? There are just wheels that need to put on now. Yep, so let's lower it. Put everything else in. Not yet. Just notice I had already a radio there. Just get all this stuff in. And then I'll buy the I think I'll buy the suspension and put them in before I put the engine in. The engine should be the last thing to go in, really. Oh, I'm not actual mechanics, I don't actually know what the logistics behind that is. Obviously for us it'll be the gearbox would be the last thing to go in, and the drive shaft. It's a very detailed game. I like all the DLC that they released for the last game, so hopefully they release a lot for this game as well. And hopefully that comes to the PS4/5. I don't understand, this game only came out there in August. I'm surprised it wasn't just ported over, you know, labelled PS5 game rather than a PS4 game. But you don't know the inner workings of it, I suppose. Right, let's buy a suspension, which is just in here. And I think it is it that? Double shock absorber. Let's see, where is the suspension? Double wishbone shock absorber. Double wishbone shock absorber. Yeah, that's it there. So we need 2 of those. 2 of them and 2 of them. So if here, that thing is really in the way. Not that. Onto this, and we want to join. Take parts off. Join. Back into the engine bay. And parts. It's a very relaxing game as well. If you just sit down, as I say, the time just flies by. You don't even notice that going, and you just enjoy it. That's what I do anyway. Okay, I seen a part up here that. Let me up. Let me up. Click here first, then here. Or was it there? Ignition coil. Oh, that's part of the engine. Right, so what's next? Yeah, but I think it's time for the engine to go in. So let's go get the engine. So this is quite comical. So to get the engine, you click, right click, or sorry, you right click and you hit take off engine from stand. So now it's just in your car in it. So you car it to this, install. What's that? Boom. So let's put the gearbox on. Oh, need to get it from under. I think the rest of this, majority of the rest of the stuff is actually from under until we're filling up the stuff. Look at it, it looks like a completely different car. So, plus, we'll do the gearbox first, and then we'll do the crankshaft stuff. Like that. Now where is there's a starter anyway. That's on. And let's get the starter on. Lovely brand new starter, even though it cost us nothing. Now under here. So we need, I do believe, well there's what's this, a V8, V6. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them anyway, because it's a V6, I do believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of them. So let's get. That's white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 5 of them. I think that's right. Find out soon enough. So we will. That's them two. What level am I on? Have I leveled up yet? No. Good bit away from leveling up just yet. Could be leveling up to get like the screw speeds and stuff better. I've unlocked all of the actual big expansions. Hopefully they add more. I'm hoping they add more. Hoping that that petrol station becomes as a useful asset that you actually get to run, and that brings in some passive income. That'd be nice. Okay, so at the minute I think we've spent... I actually need to check it. I'm not actually sure. I'll put it on the screen now how much we've spent so far. I'll pop the total actually how much we spent on the actual car itself, parts wise. That'll include everything, you know, because I don't actually know with that profit thing. I think that's just the profit from whenever it was a shell. So I don't want to use that as a guide. But I think this car near enough complete. Whoa, forgot about all the timing, didn't we? Yeah, I forgot about all the timing stuff, lol. That would have been fun. Because we don't even have a fan or nothing. Right. Add part. Nope. No, the chain I want. There we are. So no cam gears. I don't know if you can actually get the chain on the tuning parts. No. That's okay. Don't think any of this is in the tuning parts now. You know, all the pulleys and all that good stuff. But I do like how it tells you what parts you need rather than trying to work it out for yourself. That would be very annoying. Like, you can just do that as quick and easy as you like. Actually, I didn't even know you could do that until recently, to be fair. Another one of those. Forgot about the main components of the car, else the car would not have moved at all. And the radiator fan. Car would have overheated. That would have been fun. Okay, is that everything now? I do believe so. Seems like something's missing from here. So it does. I don't know what. Right, so now we just need to get wheels. Will we see if it starts? Oh, I can't even get in. Let's see if it starts. So let's do a fuel pressure test. Okay, engine needs to be complete to perform this action. Right, so we are missing something. Ah, and there's no oil, so... There seems to be something missing from that. What have I forgotten? It will be something very, 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 very stupid that I've forgotten to do. Okay. I don't actually know what I've forgotten. Let's see. Clippy. That's right, I forgot about them clips. I bought them, if you remember. That's what I was saying. These wee boys here are very hard to notice. But I do like that list it gives you, so it does give you this list to tell you what you have forgot. So at the minute you can see I need a rim, but we're not going to use the rim basics. Our vintage tyres, they're just seats, license plate and steering wheel. So Let's get a new rim. What size do we reckon? What size is on it? It is a 15-inch. So I think we'll keep it the same size. So we'll go 15-inch. Let's see, where's rims? I like them ones, so we'll go with these. And we'll go 15-inch. We need 4 of them. It's quite dear. Tire shop. Let's go with a sports tire. Let's go with a profile. Let's lower that right. Oh, can we lower it down? Oh, it needs to be 15. I don't know what the width. Let's go with just 75. 45 we'll go with a thing. Let's get 4 of those. See if that works. Actually, I've never even experimented with the tires before. I usually just bought the same ones. So this is the first time I've done this. Quite low profile. And take. Balance it. I prefer this wheel balancing than the last one. For the last one was boring, you just had to wait. And that, in my opinion, it was very boring. And 1, 2, 3. And we'll check the power that the engine is giving out afterward as well. I think you actually do need to check the power before selling the car, else they don't know what the power is. They'll just take it as factory power. So we have to make sure we test the power, and then that adds obviously money. Same one. It's a bit strange. And tech. Okay, so let's put the wheels in the car. That looks quite nice actually. I think I might make the car white. Yeah, I think I might make the car white. I think it'll be nicer. Right, I think we just need to fill it with fluids now. I don't know how filled these are actually meant to be, but I kind of just fill them. So that's when you guys see the max line, so let's see if we can get it. I think we got it to the max line, I'm not actually 100% no. We have an engine oil. Brand new engine needs it. See, I don't know when the tips is at it full. I want to fill the engine, but there we go, that'll do it. And let's fill the coolant and then the brake fluid. I think they added fluids to this game, and I think they love the fact that they added fluids to this game because there's a lot of fluids in this game. Right, and brake fluid. I might do one of these videos a week. If you're interested in that, leave a comment down below and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this here. Whenever Farm Simulator and stuff comes out, there will be a lot of content on that. So let's see now, we just need to do the interior. So a seat 3 leather fabric. Is there one of each? It's a bit weird. Right. Let's go to the shop. Let's go into interior. There's 2 front seats. So let's see what front seats look cool. Let's put in the wee racing chairs, shall we? Let's get 2 of those. And then we'll get a steering wheel. Let's go with... Let's go with that one. So let's go to add, or interior, build. Let's add the chairs. Looking good. Let's add additional parts so we can add some on the roof. So let's go to add-ons and see what we can do. Just for a bit of fun. Let's put a light bar on it, why not? Looks so strange. Oh dear. Right, let's take this to the test path now. It's not really actually the test zone, this is just to balance the wheels. And that is the wheels, lovely and balanced. Now I go over and line the headlights. But there. But there. Yep, they look similar. So now to the dyno. And move. Let's see what we measure in at. Okay, so that's an improvement of 57%. And it's not... Well, that's good, like, it's not great, but it's alright. What's the car worth? Oh, I need 2 license plates for those. So we can make like 48,000 profit. I actually don't know if that is profit, to be fair. But then the car's not finished, so I wonder if we add 2 license plates. So let's go with just these ones. I don't know what they are. Australia, Northern Territory. I just like the white plate, to be fair. So if we need to paint the car now, yeah. So see if that actually makes any difference to our profit, shall we? Okay, so that's the license plates added. So let's now check the stats of the car. So now it's 54,000. And that is everything on the car. Yep. So 54,000. So let's take this to the paint shop and see if it makes any difference. So 54k. And painting it, does that give us anything different? What was the other thing? I've never seen that one before. Paint part is unlocked. Okay, so we just let's go with Okay, I like the red. Not gonna lie. Let's go with a matte red. Why not? So that was £1,000. So let's see now. So we now had like stripes and stuff, but I think oh, that's nice actually. Well, it's alright. Nice accents. The light bar's a bit funky looking, but so let's see, did that add any profit? No, it didn't. So painting the car makes no difference. So 54k, 52,000 from the actual car itself, but I need to see what my balance is before and after to see what difference I had, see actually how much money I actually made in that car. I just do it because I like doing it, not because it makes money. Well, I think it does make money, but I genuinely like doing it. So let's move the car to Garage Bay A. And that is it. Looks a lot nicer than what it was. It's got a lovely new engine. Just need to get a thumbnail. So this is our next project. And this has an all-done engine again. No back doors, no nothing. But again, I will be trying to do this one up entirely. Again, we will do missions. Maybe in the next episode it'll be a mission, and the next episode we'll be doing the van up. We will do all the things up like that there. So if you enjoyed the episode, remember to like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you all next time on Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.